Hello and welcome to this episode of No Blasters with me, Kieran Bartlett. Today's guests are boxing heroes Tommy McCarthy and Tyrone McKenna. Today's episode, I want to tell you about our Patreon at patreon.com/NoBlasters. This is a great little website for you to visit. For as little as £3 a month, you will get an extra podcast, No Blasters Extra Time, every Thursday. You also get Patreon pre-sales, announcements of gigs. You get all the back catalogue of all the No Blasters Extra Times we've done, the noodle bars, the smells bitching. There's so much content on there, updates all the time. It's a brilliant thing. Sometimes people sell tickets on there to shows as well, so it's a good thing to do. Come over to, and you can play me on No Blasters Extra Time if you're in the top tier. So come over to patreon.com/NoBlasters for a great time. Today's episode is sponsored by Joxer. Joxer is a brilliant restaurant, cafe, bistro, whatever you want to call it, eatery, brasserie. They have locations in Hollywood, Bangor and Hillsborough. The menu's fantastic. It's basically like an all-day brunch menu. So they're open from 9 until 4 every day. They open late from 5 until late on Thursday through to Sunday. If you're going to book a late table, please use Res Diary. Search for Joxer on resdiary.com. This is the home of chaffles. This is the home of an unbelievable Caesar salad at the minute with big whacks of Christmas-style ham. It's brilliant. I also highly recommend the porridge, the oats thing that they do with like banana and honey and all, amazing. And you can get a fry, the full Hollywood as it's known, in the one in Hollywood anyway. It's a great time. We love Joxer. They love us. Please visit Joxer, book a table, brilliant staff, pet friendly, great times. Today's episode also sponsored by manscaped.com. Manscaped is the very best in below the belt male grooming. They are straight up turning you from a hairy wee boy into a nice clean little prince, and or from a hairy wee woman into a nice clean little princess. I highly recommend using the ball deodorant. It's a great moisturizing product. Keeps your bag nice and fresh and smooth. The Lawnmower 5.0 is a brilliant razor for your private areas because obviously you don't want to snag the bag. Any of that skin down there is sensitive, so it's a great razor for sensitive skin. Go over to manscaped.com, use the code NOBLASTERS20, that's the word No Blasters, all one word, and the number 20 written on the end of it, NOBLASTERS20, for 20% off and free shipping. I highly recommend the Performance Package, which gives you a couple of the different razors like the Lawnmower and the Weed Whacker for your nose and ears, and then a selection of the different products like the ball deodorant and the ball wipes, and it all comes in a lovely wee soap bag. So we love Manscaped. They've been sponsoring us a long time. They love us. Manscaped.com. No Blasters 20. So we're in. Is this already right? We're on. Fucking whoop whoop, right? Today's guests, Tommy McCarthy, Tyrone McKenna, up a hoots. What's happening?
All good.
All
Just
good.
Two bust eardrums. So
What the fuck?
speak a bit louder than usual. I know you speak very loud anyway. So,
I'm quite boomy. Yeah. I'm like your scuba
but there's
coach
sometimes
right
like
now.
I'm talking to people and I don't have any concept of how loud I'm talking. I'm whispering to people.
Yeah.
And I
Well,
think
this is
it's
good volume here. Like
right,
that works.
sweet.
That's mad. Also, what the fuck? What's the crack with it, like?
Just see the first round. He came out there, he hit like fuck. And you know what? It's him. His weight isn't my normal weight. I moved up for that weight.
Right. Okay.
And he's a big welterweight anyway.
Aye.
So I jumped on the scale going to the fights, and usually I'd put on about 10 to 14 pounds after my normal weight. I jumped on the scale, I put on 3 pounds, and I was like, this is going to be bad.
Yeah.
He is going
If you ever need weight gain advice,
but he's going to come in a stone heavier at least than what he weighed. I was only 3 pounds. Oh fuck me, this is going to be a tough night's work. And he came out, boom, boom, man, what the fuck? And boom, I just heard start.
oh, I heard stars.
That's how you know. That's how you know he's hitting hard.
I was seeing beeps.
And they go, fuck. And couldn't hear the crowd from then on, and so it was that one, and then about 30 seconds later, that one. And that one was bad, but that one, I still can't hear from us here. and
Jesus
couldn't hear
Christ.
my coaches or nothing. I was like, what the fuck? And that fucks up your equilibrium. So like you're always off balance. It's harder to take shots and all. But I'm just a hard bastard,
Yep.
so I can take the hardest of hards.
I know, fucking went all the way. Like,
You
it's
know.
fucking mental. Like,
And it's just I thought it would heal in a day or two, and then I was talking to the doctor. He's like, no, it's 6 to 8 weeks before you can hear properly again.
oh my
I was
God.
like, fuck's sake.
That's fucking wild. And then what's the crack? So you're retired?
Yeah. Do you know
How's
what?
that going?
I said to myself, after a few fights ago, I said, my next defeat, I'm retired. Because I had, like, out of any boxer you'll ever see, I get into the most wars. Like, someone tweeted, and I thought it was a great tweet. Tyrone gets in more wars than George Bush. Oh, more unnecessary wars than George Bush. Sorry. And it's true. I get in wars every single fight, so I can feel my words and stuff slurring more and more every fight, and I feel like
He loves that. I'm sitting here going, Jesus Christ, throwing Tommy's like,
I can feel the facts of my words more and more every fight the older I get, and
that's desperate.
like my neck's fucked, my elbows are fucked, my shoulders. I have a very, very bad back, a weak back, and I'm slurring and I'm fucking hearing. So I'm getting deteriorated.
toes are alright though. Do you know what I mean?
Toes are fucked, you want to say that?
Holy fuck, mate, that's
As I
mad.
just said, you know what? Next fight that I get beat is when I'm retiring. Actually, if I'd won this fight, I was only having one more anyway.
Right, okay.
But so I had that one. It was a massive fight to win on Belfast v Belfast. It was more or less a world title fight.
Had world title hype.
Yeah, the hype around it was insane. Like, I've been in big fights. This is the biggest hype I've ever had.
Aye.
Everyone was talking about it. Everyone was watching it. It was the people's main event. Like,
Yeah.
the place was
Because it was the original main event. Anyway,
Yeah.
so when people, the first wave of tickets that were bought, they bought for this fight.
Yeah.
And then obviously Michael
Yeah.
and Matchroom come in and Michael topped the bill. But like you said,
But
the
even
people's main
build-up,
event.
like, fucking pushing and slabbering and all was fucking great. I loved it, and I was just big hype and enjoyed it.
Yeah,
would-
it's fucking mental though. Like,
Friggin' it's getting caught in the crossfire. Yeah, it's like I'm a ride or die anyway for the term, but my barber's is in Sandy Road where Lewis is from. So I went over to get my hair cut, fucking start getting verbally accosted in the street.
He didn't even stick up for me. He went, see you later. Up Lewis and ran away.
Up the crack.
Selling.
I thought these fellas started jumping the road. Yeah, up the crack. Yeah, classy. I was like, may the best man win.
You know, like, didn't even support me.
that's
I was
fucking
writing,
gay.
I was writing a dance or something.
Oh mate, that's fucking mad. Isn't it mad though? Like, it's mad when everyone is talking about shit like that because you're kind of doing it.
You know.
Like, so when you're in the middle of that, like, isn't it weird that
See,
it's
when,
weird that it's like people's night out or something? Do
I
you know what I
know.
mean? Like,
See, when I was seeing a hotel room the day of the fight, and you're just sitting there, you're seeing everyone's Instagram posts, and they're all out having pints or having food, going to fights. I'm always jealous of it. I'm always like, fuck, I wish I was. Because right
everyone's
there,
having
then,
a great time.
I am shit myself.
Yeah,
man,
yeah.
Fuck's sake. And people don't understand. I always say people don't understand the stress you have before you go out to fight. It's fucking intense. And
I get, mate. I mean, it is totally fucking different, obviously. Like, but see, it's totally different. See the stress I was feeling coming up them gigs there.
It's
Like-
not that different.
And then do you know what it is though? Here's a true story. Went and saw the Beyonce movie the other day. No stress anymore in my life. I'm not stressed.
why?
Because Beyonce,
It's great.
it is fucking brilliant to be fair. Beyonce,
No, I'm saying she's great.
it's sort of given me some inspiration in terms of going, I was getting stressed out, like, you know, neck vein, stress about, like, you know, there's 3,000 people coming in, they're all paying, you know, between 20 and fucking 20 a quid, and I'm going, this needs to be brilliant, and all those things. And it's not that in future I won't be thinking this needs to be good, but Beyonce's doing 70,000 people all paying over 100, and shit still goes wrong.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? And you just have to fucking roll with it. Like, so it did sort of. Am I actually talking to two pro boxers about Beyonce getting the beehive? No, I am just down the falls, and it was brilliant. But I was sort of like, I was freaking out. Do you know what people always say to me? See, a couple of people that are sort of close to me will go, "It's sweet, just like this is what you do," and I go, "It is," but if. Like I know the risk I'm taking, if you know what I mean. I know that I can step out and I can be shit.
Yeah.
So it's that sort of thing. And they go, "You won't be. It's gonna be great." And I go,
But it can.
But it can be.
Chance, yeah.
Do you know what I mean? And I think if you don't have a
That's
wee
the
bit of that,
anxiety. That's where we're boxing. I get the anxiety, and all boxers get it. Like if this goes wrong, like you're fucked. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like you're gonna get hurt if it goes wrong. And even like 10,000 people in the arena, but the millions and millions.
yeah, watching it at home, yeah,
So that are the anxieties.
yeah, it's fucking
My
mental.
anxiety is more because I'm in wars all the time. I had to build myself up to be wanting to be in a war.
Aye,
So
aye.
there's a different mind frame. Like when
Yeah,
going out
because
the
you
box.
lose Etsy, like
Going
lose
to
the
war.
sound. So
Lewis is-
Tyrone had to like end up hitting him. To-
proper hated to come
Yeah.
for a while. But he's actually coming on our podcast today.
Right, okay,
Yeah.
class.
But I have to build myself up to because I know I'm going in for a fucking 10-round war. It's different mind frame, I think.
Yeah,
And I had to shake myself up all day, and then it just very nerve wracking. Very nerve wracking.
see when how this is a sort of question for both of you. I suppose. See when you're building up that. See the people that are around you, like when you're say like on the day, and you're sitting in a hotel or something, right? What's the? I will have this question at some stage, but what's the kind of vibe they're like, and what's the?
Well,
Is there shit that you're like?
people are
Don't
different.
fuck-
yeah,
fucking say
people have
shit to me, or-
different things. Some
I-
people like to have
I like being
an
alone.
entourage. I like
So,
it as well.
I-
Alone.
The day of the fight, you get about 6 million texts, but I'll only open like 3 people. I'll only open maybe Tommy's, my missus, and another friend. But I'll not talk to anyone
Yeah.
else. I won't even meet my missus. My missus needed tickets off me, and I sent someone else down to give them because I don't want to see anyone. Because as I said, you have to be on a fucking serious. So it's mad. I'll see the day of fights. I spoke on this on my Instagram. People need to stop texting boxers asking
Looking
to
for
buy
tickets?
Oh well, no, sorry, that is totally melting. I was sitting here going, I text them all the day to tell them fucking good luck. Murder
No,
this
don't
cunt.
make that.
You know what I mean?
I don't mean
But
that.
tickets is a
It's
mouth.
mad. Like I mean, they had 10 weeks
Yeah.
to get tickets.
No,
and
that is. See, they do that on gigs.
Do they?
Do you know what they're asking for here? Are they paying for your tickets?
I don't
Do you know what I get asked for? Free stuff all the time.
It's way little.
Somebody got in touch with me. I actually, do you know what? I'm not even talking about this. 'Cause
Getting head
I
up.
mean, people come out of the cracks in the wall to
Oh,
ask
aye.
for stuff that I can't even do though. Here, mate, can you get us in that fucking Heineken lounge, will you?
It's mad, isn't it?
I'm like, sure, I'll just fucking, I'll do a deal with Heineken for you, mate. I has nothing to do with me.
Some random guys had here surely be able to get, and I've never seen these people in my life. Surely be able to get me into one of the boxes for free. I said, mate, I don't even know you.
Yeah.
I don't even sort out the boxes. The S&C does the boxes. I have nothing to do with the boxes.
Yeah, the
It's like,
fucking-
listen, there's only 2 of us getting into the boxes.
See,
Somebody asked
Tyrone's
me.
mad,
Somebody
he
asked me for 6
replied.
tickets. 6 tickets for free.
Did you respond?
Haven't heard from him in about fucking 8 years.
I don't respond to
Do you know
people.
what
like
I've
that.
noticed?
I was a relative,
I
by the way.
respond to everyone. But see anyone else for like saying gloves or saying posters or anything saying like that, they've never bought a ticket in their lives off me.
Yeah.
They're always here. Can you do this for me? Can you do a happy birthday for me? Can you do this post for me? But they've never bought nothing off me.
I don't mind. It's sort of like, I get it. Like I put it this way. I get people saying, like I've pulled strings for a few things, right? You know, I know you have different views on free things and whatever, right? I'll actively offer stuff to people, free tickets to something. That, say for instance, if obviously we do things where we give tickets away for prizes and stuff, but I'll do stuff where like, you know, I'll say to certain people here, come to the show, come like on our guest list or whatever, and that's totally fine. But then like, I've pulled strings for things like in the past, like events that are sold out,
Yeah.
and I'll maybe
Got them in.
Yeah.
warm in, but I'll pay for the tickets. I'm just asking, can I? I'll pay to get on the guest list if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
I'm still buying the ticket because
You do have
the
for
person who's
certain
doing
people, but it's
the
not like
people who the people
Yeah.
who are running the show shouldn't be out of pocket because I was late getting the ticket.
yeah.
You know what I mean?
People don't realise that. Like, say I ordered 700 tickets off Matchroom. If I'm not allowed to give them back.
You've sort of paid for them, basically.
I've took that as a loan, and so any tickets I give out for free, that comes out of my pocket.
Yeah, exactly.
They don't realise that. Like, they think they're just, I have all these tickets.
That's why when people ask for, like, see if somebody, I can't think of anybody who knows me that asked, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Tommy's fine.
No, do you know what I mean, though?
Tommy just sees gays going.
I don't ask. The thing for just in my defense, I'm not asking for myself. It's people going, hey, say the Tyrone there, say the kid.
That does happen. See with like.
I'm gonna have to stab him. I'm gonna try, but
comedians and stuff. I'm like, come to anything I'm doing. Just fucking text me ahead of time, so I can. Text me not on the fucking day of the gig though, because that does. I know we sound like we divas here.
No, but
see when you're in the fucking like
the zone.
If like you're getting down there, like when we were down there in the SSEs, I'm there sort of in the afternoon, and then you're leading up to that for maybe 4 or 5 hours, and there's certain things that you have to do, spend time on because of the show I'm doing. There's sound checks and technical checks that need to be done that maybe another comedian you can just go. Does that microphone work? And you're there.
Yeah.
I have to do the guitar, and then we were doing boy band stuff and all. So like, you need to fucking test all that. And then when people are texting him and that going, "Here mate, I slobbered you one day on Black's Road. Can you fucking get me into the Heineken Lounge?" I'm like, you fucking drive your car in the wall, you can't.
After a fight, you get bombarded with insane amount of meals. But that's always going through them all. I can't sleep after a fight. You're hyped up their bellies. So at night when everyone's sleeping, I go through all the meals. I had all these meals from fucking people slobbering, still saying, fucking, you got your cunt knocked and all this shit. I text back.
I don't get that at all.
Well, you didn't get your cunt knocked in.
No. I mean, I don't know why people would send that.
That's why I just.
Sorry, you're right. No one sends me out there.
But I always text back, are you happy with your life fucking trolling me like the next day? And they always change their tune straight away. Mate, I'm only joking. You're a fucking legend. We really look up to you. This. Like, you hardly look up to me. You're fucking absolutely sleeping. But I think he's brought up this ticket thing is because on Sunday he offered me free tickets and now he wants to take them back.
No, here, that's done. That's done. I meant to say that.
How are we going to worm this in?
That's, no, that's done. No, see, I like that. I like being able to go here, come to this thing.
When was it again? I forget.
16th
of
December. Waterfall.
That's alright.
Yeah. It was 2 weeks ago.
I've got a
3 weeks ago maybe.
I'm getting the City Hall, Lord Mayor's bring me on 16th of January.
Civic reception.
We retirement.
Oh really?
Party,
Here, that's nice.
It is nice. I was very surprised by it.
That's fucking great.
Fuck. I'm a hero.
Mate, I don't get why though. Because what do you call him said this as well? Michael was saying this before, but like people send you these fucking rare messages about fucking about the fight and all. I'm going, you fuck up, mate.
I know.
Sitting in your fucking flat.
I don't mind during the build up. I get it. They're supporters of Lewis, so I got bombarded with fucking meals during it. But I think after the fight,
no, come on, let's
just be
move on.
We're already hurting enough. He's not the fucking rub.
There's something. I think there's something really fucking rare about that. To be honest, that melts me.
They're ages because they're battered demons.
No one said they're face like that. Well, see people go online or like hurling abuse. You wouldn't say it if we were standing in front of them. So
the thing is, me and Lewis are friends now. Like we're friends.
Yeah, we're friends before.
You don't need to be addicted to me.
Yeah,
I texted him. I said, "Tell your wee fucking mates to stop yelling me the cunts."
Do you know, like it's very rare. Like obviously, like I support United. I love United. There are certain teams that I dislike, but I would see when you see videos of like. See when I see videos of like fans of say a club slavering at other fans, I'm like, what's wrong with you, cunt? Or like when they're shouting at kids who support this other team. There was one there I saw a video a month or two ago. Some cunt Stoke fans or something slavering at some kid, some Leicester fan, and this kid's like 9, and these 2 grown ass men are standing fucking shouting at him, and this kid just turns around and goes. And then goes 1-0 like that, and they go, I'm like, he's squatting in your brain. You can't like, oh mate, it melts me to hear that though. That people are so shitty because like it while I would say like I sort of go, see if you feel that way, say nothing. You don't need to spend the energy and the time.
Right? That's why I just the energy they're spending to do it,
It's weird, isn't it?
it is weird.
It would never strike me to do it. Like, that's the thing. It would strike me to text somebody and go, you know, good luck with it. And then if they win, well done. And if they don't, sorry to fucking say that. Normal. See that they're fucking wagging on. It's rare, like. But like, see when when those shows were coming up, I was definitely, especially the first one, I was getting fucking, I was here going like, I need people to fuck up now. About 3 or 4 days out of it, I'm just going, just fuck up.
Yeah.
Stop giving me
Yeah.
shit to deal with that is your shit. You
There's
know?
so much shit to deal with on the fight week or on any
show
week.
week,
A show week,
Because it is the same dynamics like of a big show or
There's a
a
lot
big
of stress.
fight.
Like, people don't see. People think, you got him a fight. The week before, you're fucking also all the press conferences, the press doing all the media work, all
trying
that
to
shit.
sell.
And then selling tickets, getting the money. Like, I sold a lot of tickets. See, trying to get the money for fucking I sold 700 tickets myself physically. So trying to get all the money for that's fucking
A nightmare. That's a full nightmare to be
It is
fair.
a
I mean,
nightmare.
if you look
people
at
leave
it
it
that
to the
way,
last second always.
that's like hand selling in Ulster Hall.
Yeah, I know.
You don't have to do
fucking-
that for the Odyssey, do you?
No.
Do they give you any tickets like to sell yourself, or they just handle?
See, we get a percentage of all ticket sales. Mm-hmm. We get a percentage as well as their money for the fight.
You get your purse, and then you get
a
a
percentage
commission
ticket
for
sales
the
as well.
yeah.
So where's the purse come from? It's not from
The
tickets.
purse, no, the purse is just
It's
the
already
purse.
agreed
It's already
before the
agreed.
fight.
Before the fight,
Aye, but where does it come from?
From the promoter.
from the promoter, TV.
Right. Okay. TV money. Right. Okay. Yeah.
So you get the TV money, but then if you want a bit of extra money, because I mean I sold a lot of tickets, so the commission I you get good money off that stuff.
Aye.
So
aye.
I try and.
And then you get a cut of the live show, like
Well,
like the tickets.
Yeah.
And then also, if you're a good ticket seller, you get on bigger shows as well. So he can sell tickets like
Aye.
he's popular.
Yeah.
So then that helps as well. If you're known as a ticket seller, you get on big
On
things.
a smaller scale, that's like when you start comedy, and if you bring like 20 people to your first gig to see you, see if you're gonna be shit, then you'll get booked a second time because people come for that guy.
even if they're
20
shit,
people, yeah.
it's like,
That's
come
what
on.
happens in Boston. If you're shit and you sell a lot of
Yeah.
tickets,
There is a lot of
you'll
people like it.
You'll
It's
get on
got
the big
top.
shows.
You get signed to get paid again,
yeah.
like yeah.
Not even if you're,
They'll look after
match
you.
you.
They'll give you good.
They'll give you the easiest fights ever.
All right,
Just to
okay.
keep you winning and keep your fan base growing.
Right. Okay.
So there's people that are unbelievable in boxing. They can't sell a ticket and they'll not get looked after at all.
Aye.
And then there's people that are shit that sell loads of tickets and they're getting. all
Aye,
the
they're
big
getting the
fights.
deals. Like that's fucking mental, isn't it? Like
Tickets is a lot of big thing in fucking boxing. I hate tickets. It's easily the worst thing in boxing.
it's over, man. Don't have to worry
It
about that
actually
shit anymore.
tickets aren't over because
Yeah.
now I've got the
I
fucking.
know, yeah, to
legs.
sell
I don't
fucking.
know.
What's the crack with what's the crack then with like retirement then? What's that looking like?
Do you know what? I'm scared.
He hadn't even followed it through.
I
He didn't even
have.
tell me he was retiring. I woke up and looked on my phone. First Insta post. That's a wrap for the any cancer or the fucking
Do you
what
know,
thing.
I have to.
And I went, Jesus, Tyrone retired.
Do you know, it's scary because I've been boxing since I was 8. So
Aye.
I've been boxing like, I don't even know what years that is. That's
20
25 years.
yeah.
So the only thing I really know in life is boxing. And now I don't box. I'm shit myself. What the fuck do I do?
Well, what would you do? Like, I mean, would you still have boxing be part of it? Like, would you want to coach or anything like that, or is
I
that
might
not what you want
do.
to do?
I would. Obviously, I'm not going to have one of like. I wouldn't do. I hate coaching. I can't coach at
Right.
all.
Why?
He's not a people person.
Right. Okay.
Really?
Can't see the people believe.
People actually do think of a big.
Sorry, finish that sentence. It'd be like me.
You aren't a people person. You're very angry to people.
Throwing up wings.
Allegations.
Imagine you coming.
Allegations.
And people weren't training properly. You shouting at them.
I would do that to be fair, but
be
I'm
shit with
a
them.
people person to the right people.
See, I'm not. Well, I am.
Like Tyrone.
I would never say you're not a people person.
He's not like.
I am a
The
people
thing
person
is,
to a degree.
Tyrone's going for coffees with strangers.
Yeah.
Do you know what it is? Do you know
But
what I
like-
think it is? And I have this too. This is what I think. We're both people pleasers.
Yes.
Yes, 100%.
So then sometimes when people let us down, it hurts more.
I like that.
More unnecessary wars. You know what I mean?
But I'm just trying to figure out what the fuck I'm gonna do now for
See, I don't think. I mean, I was about to say, I don't think I would go into coaching as if anybody. No one's asking me.
I think I don't know what I'm just hoping the podcast game.
Yeah.
Aye.
So we need to grow out as much See if we put our energy in, because it's actually went well this is the first year of it.
Aye, when you haven't been able to be totally full time.
Yeah,
like,
so we want to get it
a lot
up.
of times he's away or I'm away, or one of his dads. We can't even have fun.
Yeah.
The Patreon games we're doing.
aye,
Eating challenges or drinking challenges or anything.
Aye.
So I haven't been able to fully do what we want. So now we can put all our energy into it.
aye.
So make sure you get on it, folks. Whiskey and Wade Patreon.
Absolutely.
Shameless plug.
What have you got? What have you got coming up though? Then boxing wise.
So I'm just gonna get Christmas and the New Year over me, and then we'll see what's happening.
Right.
So
But we got that live.
we've got the live, yeah, the 29th of December.
This will be out after it.
So
Well, we might,
No,
I don't know what we're doing. We
don't.
might rejig this. Will we? Can we rejig orders? No.
No.
we'll
Talk
talk behind the scenes.
after. But let's say this now. If this is out before the 29th of December, go
Go
see the
get
boys in the
tickets. Yeah.
Devilish.
It's
Aye.
actually going to be lethal.
It is
I
going
know.
to be class. I'm
Do you know
melted.
Kieran
I'm
knocked us
gigging.
back.
Do
Look,
you know
I'm
big
gigging that night for such a weekend.
He knocked us back.
I remember he phoned me and asked me could do it, and I checked the wee diary, and I'm doing some fucking gig, and I was like, I'm gigging, and he was like, right, and then the very next time I seen him, he goes, oh, there is a knockback.
We were all excited. Kieran Bartlett tapped it. He's a legend. And then no. Kieran
I would fully have done it if I wasn't
But,
gigging. Plus, I think the gig is in fucking. It's fucking far away. It's
Yeah.
like Newry or fucking Maherfeld or something like.
Well, I would say we'll have a good lineup anyway because Marvin Herbert. I don't know if you've
Armagh,
ever watched
Armagh.
him.
What?
Have you? Marvin
No,
Herbert, the gangster.
no.
Gangster turned motivational
Ah,
speaker.
he's
From here?
no, he's
no,
from
from
London.
All right, no, no.
He's been shot 8 times. He has like glass eyes. He's shot through the fucking
face.
head.
Yeah.
He's some stories fucking.
That's fucking
He was on
mad.
James English.
Check him out. Just
I don't know
see if
him
you just
either,
stick
mate.
his name on.
I'm
Oh,
old.
James English.
No, who's
He's
James
a-
English?
Like
He's
a
a
podcaster, but he
Big
gets all-
podcaster.
one of the biggest in the friggin' on the scene.
Bigger than me? I'm only joking. No, I don't know him.
Oh, he's
Well,
fine.
Marvin's a big name.
No, a world champion, Sonny
Sonny
Edwards, and
Edwards.
Isn't.
John Zoo, who is a legend.
John Susan.
And
Jimmy
born at
Jackson.
Belfast, he walked around the ring.
I know, I
What
love
about
that.
the ring walk?
Here, shotgun shell blast.
That's what I done to Lewis. It didn't
Unbelievable.
work out.
He has vest on.
Oh, that's fucking mental.
But, no, I don't know. I'm worried about retirement and what I'm going to do, but
You'd be
hopefully
alright.
something happens. Everything always happens. Like, I always be worried. I actually don't always be worried. I always be like, something's going to happen. Something will fall.
Would
in
you ever do
place.
stand up?
Nah,
Really?
I couldn't do stand up.
I
I don't know.
You could.
You
me,
could do
me and
stand-up.
him done like a wee double act before, and just in the
good?
summer, and it was good. But I was telling jokes, Tyrone was laughing his bollocks off. But it ended up being good. And I was like, right, you're telling that Tyrone told the story, and everyone was in stitches.
You could. I think you could.
It took us. It took
There
us
is a-
6 months to get paid.
I know. We finally got paid last week.
Finally last week.
Do that, or why? Like, oh man, that fucks me off so.
Your mom's like
much.
sent me a message. Thanks for your patience. Like, what the fuck? I didn't have any other option.
Yeah.
What do you want me to do?
If I start burning my house down, mate, that fucking that melts me more than anything.
And then we actually got another gig.
Do we?
You said that festival?
Oh, why? Yeah.
It's not allowed to be released yet. It's not fuck things up.
Why? What festival is there?
The Soul Festival. It's in Belfast
Right, okay.
in February.
I'm doing one of the mini
But
stages.
you know,
he's doing
when I
the
said it's not
Class.
confirmed yet, they
Right,
don't
right.
want to talk this.
music. Well,
But now it's on. It's on.
But that's something happened. Something
Yeah.
will happen.
Something will happen.
We've got,
That's
still got
good.
that.
You know, God knows best. Last time I was on, I was telling you about the Bible, you know, and so I'm a preacher McCarthy.
I laugh next time he's on. He's like, I was in Arizona again there yesterday, but I'm working there now. Not gonna lie, that's mental. I like it in there. It's nice. Tom, do we have any questions? Oh, come on, ask him on this. Patreons, ask him.
Patreons.
The Patreons are good though. I read the list. They're good. Like, there's loads of good ones. I'll give you a fucking. I'm
How's
sorry.
I have a question.
I'm getting aggressive now.
What does L stand for in 1L Studios?
Like 1L, as in like Hollywood,
Oh,
spelled
right.
with 1L.
Oh, okay.
It's good.
and it's actually called Hollywood.
What?
Well, nobody. Hollywood is actually called Hollywood. Like Hollytown was Holytown where you lived.
I don't know.
What? I'm very
I don't
confused
think
right
it
now.
is called.
It is, because I said it to Shane before. And he says, you're actually right.
It's
Yeah,
called-
that's how you spell it. Like,
Spell,
but
but it's-
everyone calls it Hollywood.
Oh no, but sure, friggin' everyone called Suffolk Road Suffolk. And
Aye.
Suffolk.
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 Yeah.
Oh, I say Suffolk. What is it?
Suffolk.
Did you just say, I say Suffolk?
What
Yeah.
what is it?
Suffolk. I always say Suffolk. To be
Yeah,
fair, like,
Suffolk, but
what a place it is, like the Suffolk Road.
yeah.
What a cunt to walk up.
Oh, it's the
Isn't
worst.
it? Isn't it? Is that
See,
is that the
you
worst
see
hill in
trying to
West
run it?
Belfast? That or the fucking bypass? And who's walking that?
It's definitely that.
Suffolk's the worst.
Because like the off license are right up the top, and I lived at the bottom.
Awful.
I had to walk up the
Class on the way down, though. You know what I mean? You're all, take 2 steps and
I
you're
always
home.
left at the like the last minute, and I had to sprint up that fucking thing, sprint before it fucking closed.
Oh, mate. I hate that
You
hill.
think
Like,
I would have learned? You don't drive, don't you? That?
He's got a big friggin'
booming it now on the
Oh,
fucking
aye.
pickup and all.
Oh, you got a good car now, do you?
Aye, fuck, that's it.
And it's SSE selling it.
That's it, mate.
Great Tyrone. Can't fill this in on the last time.
I know, I know. Sorry, I got
That's
the
it.
head.
That cracker hits hard.
Very few brain cells left.
Oh, mate. I drive. I used to drive a wee banger as well.
No, I remember
Before,
that.
before the Seat. Before that, I had a real wee
But I thought
banger.
that was your missus was driving you out there.
She might have been around that time because I'd gotten rid of the Seat.
We were
And we
going
were
like,
in
what
the,
the
she was driving me about in
That's
hers.
what I have. My missus just
And her
drives me
Ford.
over.
Yeah.
It's nice to be chauffeured, like, but I
I
mean,
love it.
you have.
I love it. He has no other option.
Right.
It's like, fuck's sake, Tyrone, I wish you could drive so I could take a
Get a
wee
wee
break
break.
sometime.
It's nice.
Yeah, my missus hates it. She has to drive everywhere.
Is that not melting as fuck though for you as well? Because
It melts him
you
when
can't,
you're
you can't
late.
just do something. You got to wait on people to pick you up.
Yeah, it killed him.
That would
it
melt
does,
me, like-
it does kill me, but
Does it?
I'll never drive. Like I just, I'm
Really?
so lazy.
But you can learn.
You've
You can.
never met a lazier man in your life.
You can learn now though in like a couple of days. Like you
I
pay
know
for
how to-
like
no,
extra lessons.
No, the thing is, I know how to drive. I got driving lessons
Sponsored.
sponsored to me, and I was ready for the test. And then I got the test day, and I had lost my provisional. And I'm too lazy to order. An
Yeah,
Uber
he's a
because
big
I hate the
procrastinator.
remote phone. So
Can you not just do it online now?
I don't know, but
I bet you can.
but the
This
thing
is mental.
I'm so lazy to get.
See that type of laziness, so our Kev's like that, where you go, do this thing though to make your life easier forever, and Kev will just be like, tired. I'm like,
Yeah, I'm not like late. Like I walk everywhere. I'm generally not lazy. I train obviously twice a day for fuck's sake. But when it comes to doing like
yeah.
simple
phone call
tasks.
thing.
No, that's what I
Even
mean,
like-
though,
even in the
Kev.
house
That's what
there,
I mean,
I
though.
go,
even like
Admin.
ordering food.
Like Kev isn't lazy. I can look at our Kev and go, I can't start gigging fucking 5 nights a week. So he's not lazy, but he has a type of
Laziness.
laziness towards things where you go, that's a melting bit of life admin that'll take you 20 minutes and it'll make your life easier forever. And I just go, nah.
Like if I'm in Tyrone's house, I go, I know his wife has an iPhone too. And I'm like, hey, trying to get a charger. Nah. They can't be like little ones.
That is 100%. I couldn't bother going up the stairs. There's times when my phone dies, and I'll wait until my kids get out of school for them to go up to the room to get the charger.
I love that, mate.
I hate it. I hate being so lazy.
Do you know what I hate? And this is probably a fat guy thing, but also we haven't had stairs for years. Like I've lived in flats for fucking 6 years. I've got used to everything being on the one floor. See if I forget something up the stairs. Like I will contrive a way to get Chloe to go flat. Like I'd be like, oh, is that thing you need up here as well? Is it that?
What I want to know is how you got landed with a fucking 2 flights of stairs in this place.
You
I know for being a star
it's the worst.
hater.
I hate it. Do you know what? I'm getting vaguely better at that though. Like in terms of, I'm hitting PBs now. You know what I mean? Like getting up it and not dying. Like I'm coping with it a lot better than I used to.
You
know?
Our place has an elevator. You've been
I
our
know,
place,
Ken,
hasn't
sir.
it?
Oh, yeah. And,
I loved it because I hit stars as well. When we were out, it was the day. What happened? Tyrone didn't show up. Remember we were standing waiting. Oh yeah. And you were like, "Just stars or lifts?" And I was like, "What do you want to do?" That's when we didn't want to show off and take a star. I was like, "Fuck yes, we're gonna lift."
To be fair in there as well, isn't it a couple of flights per floor?
That's 2 flights
That's
per
fucking
floor.
shite. Like I hate that. Do you know where it was rare flat? And I gigged in it a few times, and there was one day the lift wasn't working, and I wanted to fucking commit murder. There the Perch, a bar
Yeah.
in town.
Do they do gigs in it?
It used to have for music, like
Alright.
so. It was like I gigged in there when that first kind of opened because I think it might have been owned by the same people that own a couple of other places I was gigging in, like Filthies or something. And I was round there, and do you know it used to be a nightmare as well because on a good day you were playing up and out in the wee. There's like a wee bit outside. But your stuff would just get shit on by birds, like not women, like actual birds, like seagulls and all. And then, but there was one day I was gigging in there, and I think it's 5 or 6 floors up. But there was one day I got there, and the guy goes, "Oh, bit of bad news," and I went, "Double booked, is it?" And he goes, "No, lift's broken." And I went, "Is it all?"
He said,
So I'm
let's
going
cancel the gig.
Now I had like
Actually, my dog's
I had my
sick.
guitar and my mic stand in one hand, and then I had everything else on like I had a long speaker. It was like an amp, and it was like long. I came with a stand. That's all in this sort of like long case. And I'm like, I just said, well, wheels on it, and I'm going, this is gonna be fucking. Took me about fucking 20 minutes. And
Sweat being dirty.
yeah, it was
before the gig.
fucking. I came up to do a gig. It looked like it was fucking Barney. Just fucking purple as fuck. Like
These fucking people on League's floor. Let's get that defibrillator ready. Defib on deck.
man, it was.
What's the name?
Filthies has completely changed. Talking about Filthies.
I haven't been in it in years.
First time I was in it, I was like, when this changed? 5 years ago, mate.
Oh really?
Fuck's that been that long?
Why? What's it? What's it now? I haven't been in it in
Big-
years.
refurb,
It's
just-
big and open. Like it's not a wee small dark place no more.
Ah, yeah. So it was like that. It was when it first opened.
It was a wee
I
small-
gigged there for the first few years it was open.
Did you?
I went in there one night. This is what happened. Was like I went in. So Shane used to have a radio show on Blast, and we went in. I think Blast. Anyway, one of them radio stations, and we went in, and me and Mickey went in to do like it was on a Sunday night, and it was like Shane was doing like 2 hours or something. We went in for an hour of it with him, and we sat and sort of talked shit, and then this is like 2010 or some shit. 2011, and then me and Mickey went for a pint, and we went to Filthies, and there was an open mic on, and Mickey goes here, and I'd only been doing comedy. It actually must have been 2010 because I'd only been gigging for a few months, and Mickey goes here, if you do a bit of music, I do a bit of stand up, and I was like right, and I went over and whipped the guitar off the guy, and I played a song, and people sort of were like, here, fucking right, like, and then do another one, and I did another one, and they were like, do another one, so I did like 3 songs. And Mickey goes, "You're not doing stand up." And then they came over and went, "Do you gig?" Like, and I went, "Yeah." And they were like, "Do you want to gig in here?" And I was like, "Aye." And I was there for like fucking 5 years or some 6 years.
Horrible.
But so I went. It used to just be the wee bar,
Yeah.
and then it first opened out. They opened up like a bit of that bit
yeah,
at the back,
yeah.
and then they opened that on round, and then they opened that weird bit that's like all
Remember it's
cocktails
just
and all.
like
Then they
a-
opened the upstairs, and
Yeah,
then
the upstairs all changed because
and
we've done
then-
a
There's
thing.
upstairs things as well.
and then
Alright.
that alleyway between the hotel and it's all open now.
Because it
Tommy
used to be a
actually
wee
done-
thing.
A gig. You done
Oh,
your
wow.
first open mic gigs.
We were in Filthy's one Monday night.
Tommy loves
We
a bit
were
of attention.
blocked. Only child syndrome. And we were sitting there blocked. And it's like, fuck it. Get me out a guitar, hand up. Fucking, I can't sing. Like,
What was this song? It was
Bob
no
Marley.
John rap.
No, but the first one I done Bob Marley and
Aye.
sang. And then
You-
we're
you
sitting there, had another couple more drinks. I'm like, fuck it, put him down again. And I rapped, rocked the house, by the way.
Here, his rap was good.
Yeah.
And
He was
then-
lethal. He was lethal.
And then went back for a wee bit
You
more.
were
Actually,
going
a
up
couple
every
weeks later.
Every week he was up
Can't
there.
make show in
It
it.
was Mondays. It was Mondays. So it was Monday open
Trip.
mic night.
Patsy, I can't train a big gig in it.
See that Monday thing, and like years later after I gigged in it, and I would have done like maybe like a Monday, Tuesday night, and then either a Friday or a Saturday, right? And then they made the Monday. They were going to put the open mic on a Monday instead of a Sunday night, and they asked me would I run it for a bit after this guy had left, and I went, yeah, whatever, I'll give that a lash. Mate, it stressed me
Is it?
to the bag. Well, I was sort of going, because I had to bring my music gear down, and I'm at that time anyway. I mean, even now I have nice music gear, but then I had like really good stuff because I had a couple of guitars and they're both really good guitars, and like I just couldn't hand them over to drunk people. Like I'm going, please don't break that because it's my life. You can't, you know what I mean? Or like, you know, you hand it over. I
You're not a
handed.
broad
Like I could see
I
that.
didn't have. I should have bought one,
That-
but at that time, mate, this is a.
This when you're at the head of your music career.
Yeah, it's like the height. Yeah, 5'6", and yeah, it was just like. Do you know now? Like I have way more experience with sort of going. Like at that time, I was gigging all the time still, but like now I would have more experience of going. Pay £100 for a shit guitar now.
Yeah,
But at that time,
leave
I was
the good
going.
stuff in
I
the
don't
house.
really have £100 to
with the
fucking
music,
just to go while you use
yeah.
it. But I did it one night and then went to them here. I'm not doing that again because also then
You get
I think the guy who had left, I was told he left. The guy was running it, Scandal here from 8 years ago. I was told he left, and then it turned out he hadn't left. He'd been pushed, and then he came in and signed up for the open mic night. And I stuck him on, and he wouldn't get off stage for ages.
Fuck
And he was
off.
slamming the cunt out of the guitar. I'm looking at him going,
It's like we fucking
That's-
school of rap.
yeah. And I was just going, this is a fucking nightmare. Like, and I never did it again. And then I didn't gig her long after that. I remember they changed the person that was booking the gigs. And after one of my gigs one night, in the microphone, I said a political slogan.
What one?
I can't say now,
Okay.
but it wasn't about Ireland, right?
Okay.
It was about a conflict somewhere
Now I
else.
really want to know what
And you could probably guess what it is, but I
Okay.
won't say it. But anyway, I just said a couple of words, and people clapped or whatever, and I went,
boy.
and then I get
Power.
I know, yeah. Wakanda forever. I walked out, and I get a text from a person booking it being like, yeah, don't do that. And I was like, I'll sort of do what I want though. And then they were like, yeah, we don't want that. And I went, well, I'm gonna do the gigs I've booked with you, and then I'll not be back. And then I never was, and I just went and got
And that
gigs,
was
went
it.
and got
Went on
gigs
your own.
elsewhere. Uh-huh.
See, had we chicken shop next door to it.
I've never been in it.
Fucking
Licking,
great.
chicken licking. I've never been in
Just
it.
because
You're
you're coming
in it
in
when
your
you're
drunk.
drunk.
I don't know, maybe.
That's all right.
Is it the new Emerald? Is it in terms of like you get
I haven't
blocked
been
down
in
to Dublin
any
Road
ages,
and that's the
because
place you go? Do you remember the Emerald?
But it-
Is it still open? No. Isn't it? No. Done. It
gone.
was. Why did everyone go to Emerald?
Because it was there. Everybody would have gone to either Filthies or like Stiff Kitten or Auntie Annie's.
Yeah.
And then everybody just kind of... the Emerald was the place where goths, hipsters and rockers all just met, you know?
Great. It was a great after hours place where everyone just chilled. And you always get a house party out of it. Someone always just here, we're having a house party.
Half and
I
half.
have to make a confession. I never went it.
Never
You
went to
never
Emerald?
went to Emerald?
I don't think so. Where is the Emerald?
It was on the Dublin Road, sort of, you know where the subway is beside Filthies?
So if I... this is the door of Filthy's up that direction?
Up towards the big screen,
Oh,
Salisbury Square,
yeah.
but like...
And you can sit in it? Can you sit in
You could
Emerald?
sit on the floor. Actually,
Alright.
no, there was wee tables with the
No,
chairs.
probably wasn't.
No chairs like stuck them.
No, you definitely were. You definitely had
You
to
would have
be.
definitely been in it,
Everyone
if you were
would
ever
be
out in
there.
like Filthies or Stiff
Yeah.
Kitten. Like
It wasn't a big stiff kitten.
I didn't
Been
like
like,
him there.
but
Did you didn't in there?
I get dragged in there a lot. Like by
I've-
my mates, I had mates that loved in there, and I was
in
like,
there maybe once or twice.
yeah, same.
Yeah,
hated
we weren't big stiff kitteners.
I didn't.
I don't
like it.
think it was smick friendly.
It's
Stiff
not.
Kitten.
It's not. It wasn't. Also,
it's not Smick friendly.
I'm that weird mix of smick and goth, so it was
Yeah,
sort of like
you're-
smick and emo, like so it was
You're
like
hippie.
yeah, a mixed smick, right? And no, that didn't even work anyway. I don't know, fucking yeah, that weird mix, hippie smick, right? So I would like sort of go in smippy, or we go. That's what I was looking for. So I would go in to like Stiff Kitten and just be like, this is a bit rare. Do you know what it is? I'd be going, this is rare. And other people in it would be going, do you mean rare? And I'd be like,
Yeah,
exactly what it
That
is.
is exactly what
Yeah,
the tape to go there are
it?
that
Yeah.
people.
Can I get a shot of cola cubes?
See our voice.
Isn't it? I mean, I know. Brings out a raisin.
Why?
He's out of retirement. Like, there it is.
Why did it talk together? See, the more like the posher in Belfast you get, the more American you get for some reason. They just start talking American.
Yeah, the amount of times I hear that and I'm standing behind a person going, I would love to turn you around and go, where's that from? Where's your voice from?
There's actually a woman. I said to my girlfriend, well, my wife. I said to my wife, this happened before I met her, obviously. This girl, she was posh, took me home from my bar to Malone Road. Right? And I was like, fuck, happy day, and get into the road. Jumped in a taxi, said, you're not coming in. My dad would kill me if I brought some from West Belfast into the Moon Road. And I went,
why would you show me something if I can't have it?
Are you serious? She said, yeah. She would go mad, or even mad. Like, you just wanted a free lift.
Here, that's why she's rich.
Hello?
Mate, that's what they do. Do you ever see really rich people that dress like shit?
Oh no,
They dress like shit.
That is true.
Because they're not spending money on clothes.
I actually said that the other
Spend
night.
on
I forgot
fucking
all
heating.
about it until we're talking about that, like rich people or something. I was like, fuck, remember what happened to me?
Oh, mate, that's mental.
Bastards.
Now, see that voice, that Kula Cube's voice? Oh, mate. See in cafes that I go to, because I like going to nice wee ones.
That's the headquarters of that voice.
Isn't it?
Cafes.
A cafe, yeah. People
Chic
asking...
cafes, not the normal cafes.
People asking for cunty vegetarian food in that voice will always drive me up a wall. Oh, do you know if I want the quinoa today or the couscous? I'm like, do you mean couscous?
Here, what's your view? And we said this in our podcast. How would you say, and we're not going to say the word, then we French breads that you have in the morning, some of them have chocolate in them.
Oh, so there's I know I'm going to say it's like a comp, but there's pain au chocolat and there's croissants.
So why are you saying it in French? Why not just
Croissant?
croissant?
That's what
Why
you
not
said.
just say
Croissant.
Why would you
croissant?
say?
Croissant?
A croissant?
But here.
A croissant is like an angry Wednesday.
Do you think French people walk into the bakery? French people walk into the bakery. Get your West Belfast bap, mate. Get a Belfast bap.
But but if it was called the West Belfast Bap, it would get one. That's what it would say.
I doubt
And
it.
it's called croissant.
Belfast bap, mate.
A croissant,
It
like
is
I will
called-
Do you go
say.
into Chinese and how would you order a
Ah,
chicken
come
curry?
on, but it's...
How would you order your chicken
Oh,
curry?
no, yeah.
Listen, Tyrone,
Just say the number.
It's very people put on
That's funny, but-
a French accent for croissants.
Well, how do you
not
say
French,
the other one? Do you say give me
Croissant with chocolate.
You wouldn't go give us a. What is it?
Croissant with chocolate.
Oh, mate.
that's something, and maybe this is the snob of me, but people saying, getting a car valeted. It should be like valet, like what?
See,
valet.
I wonder about that because I think
There's a
you can
difference in
get the
valet
car.
and
I think
valet.
you can get the car valeted, but if you have like a manservant, he's a valet and not a valet. Yeah, weird.
This is out of my jurisdiction.
I know. Do you know what's mental though? Like I wonder about some other like. Do you say jalapeno or
That's what I was
jalapeno?
gonna say, jalapeno. Jalapeno.
I hate, do you know what kills me? Fajitas. See,
Oh,
people say
fajitas, yeah.
They need help on it.
There's also like I have.
Fajitas? What's
I was
a
behind
fajita?
somebody.
Fajita?
Oh,
Yeah,
yes.
I was behind.
What have
Oh,
fajitas?
that's
Get some
fucking-
fajitas.
I was. Just a wee Mexican gay. I was behind somebody in a cinema queue one night and they were getting nachos, and I swear to God, the guy was quite smacked out, and he goes, "Get us some cheese sauce," and then. Now, not too many, but and he said it, I guess, because I've always remembered it. Me and our Kev, like, always remember us. He goes, "Get us a few jalapenos," like that. And then another time I heard somebody, so he knew that,
Yeah.
jalapenos. And I'm like,
Say,
say,
Spanish.
I know, yeah. And then the other one, somebody else I heard called it jalapenos. And I went, get some jalapenos. And I go, you fuck up. Like, oh, mate, people melt me.
I think but I think Tyrone's way out of order. You're out of lane with a croissant.
A croissant.
It's the only thing you put on an accent for.
But there's a
not
couple
even
of other things I would
well,
probably
croissant.
accent up for. I'm trying to think, though.
But like,
Well,
why,
fajita, like,
why not doing a Mexican?
because
You don't say fajita.
I know you don't say fajita, though. Yeah.
I would say fajita, but you wouldn't.
That's the same thing.
Fajita, essay.
I'm not going croissant. I'm going
You are.
I'm going
Yeah,
croissant.
Yeah, qua isn't the way anyone would say anything in Ireland. Just say croissant. It's cross fucking up.
You're wrong.
Yeah. Croissant's what you get when your uncle's been having a wank in public. You know what I mean? That's mental. That's funny to me though. I want to see you ordering one. Next time you do it, just.
I feel the pressure when I get that. I go to the queue and I want to be croissant. I feel the pressure of
Just get that one there.
Gives a wee flaky.
I hear
Bit chocolate in it.
Oh man, that's amazing.
I probably wouldn't even order them because of it.
Aye.
But I feel everyone should be calling the croissant.
Well, here's an example. If you were in a restaurant and they were doing steaks and there was a filet mignon on the what do you say? Gives a fillet.
Fillet steak.
Aye.
Okay, no, fillet steak.
And what way do you take your steaks?
I sort of go medium well.
Medium well.
Yeah.
These two are rotten cunts.
Yeah.
The Tyrone hates these.
What are you two doing?
The guy who won't even
What do
say
you do? Do you do medium rare? Do you?
What do you do?
Medium or medium rare? Yeah, man.
Medium rare.
This is a man who won't say.
More steak.
Won't say croissant.
10-ounce steak.
But it's so
And
cultured.
you get a medium well.
Yeah.
It's going to shrivel down to 7 ounces. You get a medium thing. Boom. You got a 10.
My meat
Boom.
ounce count isn't what keeps me up at night. To be fair,
It's nicer as well. It's like juicier. Like you're eating cardboard.
see the I think if I would have used to.
I
have
like the
gotten it-
barbecue.
would have got it done
kinda
well.
thing. Yep.
Because that was the way it would always have been done in my house growing up.
Yeah,
Then-
but I used to hate steak because my dad overcooked the body side of
You know, my mum does this is mental. She still does this. My mum will have a steak on. It'll be looking class, and then she'll pour water in the pan. And like
Give
make
that
this,
extra kick.
and then you go, you're like we said, you're boiling steak. Like what are
See,
you doing?
Irish people love to boil. Everything.
boil a
boil
bollocks
that,
out of it.
boil that. Ham, put that boil.
Yeah.
Cabbage, put that boil in it.
Dinner's on the
Broccoli,
boil.
boil
Get
that-
some sausages boiling there.
Yeah. Oh mate.
Like, Irish people are addicted to
See
boiling.
people that boil chicken for a soup. I'm like, you fuck up now.
Yeah.
And the meat it's just that it looks
I love
like
it. Irish people love boiling.
it's fucking
Everything.
stinking. The when you do that with chicken though, it turns it into like a seagull. Do you know what I mean? It's like you've turned this amazing. You've turned chicken meat into seagull into rotten
Can't
meat. Like.
believe you both.
No, but like that. Medium well. So mine will come like mine's still pink in the
He
middle.
doesn't want any pink in his.
We-
But I see him eating his. I should
We
be
went
chewing like that.
the Garrick, right? The friggin' the steak sandwiches. The guy who owns it was like, the steak sandwiches are on there.
Great.
So we were all sitting around a table with a few of us. You went round. How do you want it? How do you want it? Got to me. How do you want it? Tyrone just looked at me. The pricer just fucking. Jesus Christ, talk about peer pricer. I got through the teenage years without being peer priced in the drink. Let's call peer price me in the fucking medium rare steak.
What's the
It's just
crack?
hell.
Did you get it? Did you get a
I
rare?
got it. It's
He's
like,
raising. You can see his
See
face.
see if you're not used to it as
Lovely.
well. It's turning like.
it's fucking
I
balls.
have eaten some rare shit this year, by the way, because when we went away for Chloe's birthday in the hotel that we go to, they do you like a wee deal on a couple of days away where one of the nights you can go and have dinner in like this. So they have like a fine dining restaurant, and then the other one's
Love
just
it.
the other one's just like a really nice restaurant. So, but it's a bit more informal. But in the fine dining one, they put one of the starters was stuff. I can't remember what it was, but it was like shit that I wanted to try. And there's a bit of foie gras with it as well, which is like a fucking a fattened goose's liver, right? Mate, I was like a fucking. I was like eating a meaty snatter. Like I was not.
Disgusting.
Do you know what it
shit
tasted?
up.
Do you know what it
I
tasted
love
like?
all
It
that shit.
tasted like eggs that you've beat up in a pan, but like overdone it, and then, but also had like a greasiness because what they do is the force feed the goose on like and I realize that it's a cunty thing to have, but I'm going, well, they've got the foie gras in there, so the goose is dead. Like,
How do you
you know
spell foie gras?
what I mean? It's weird. It's like
That's
FO.
another
That's
F-
Tyrone to be
French
going
word.
mental.
Isn't it like FOIE?
Foie gras.
I know, yeah. Give us some of that foie gras. It's like I think it's like, isn't it like FOIE, FYS, and then GRAS?
Give
Yeah.
that voice grass.
I wouldn't be saying. Well, would
Medium
And it was-
rare.
that's
do you know-
one
do you
word I
know-
would say. That's what we said in
What about
French.
caviar?
I would say caviar.
It looked like a nice wee bit of meat, and then when you cut into it, it goes.
Would you be one of them ones
Disgusting.
that wouldn't eat veal and shit, or would you eat a veal and venison?
I don't think I've ever had veal apart from in Italy where it's fucking everywhere. But then venison I've had before. It's nice. Look,
See,
but I mean that's a deer. That's just a deer.
Anything. She's like it's so plain steak over. See, I took her all these best restaurants. Steak, good steak. You know, have a steak perfectly cooked in your house.
Oh, but when they do it on the grill,
In a restaurant, I always get
I like when they
steak.
do it on the
My
grill.
steaks
Yeah,
are-
because it's different.
No, but you know when they do it on the flame grill, no.
Yeah, it's
That's
different.
better.
Hey, do you know what's very fucking lazy? I've said it before and I'll say it again. I'll always stand this. Sticks and stones making you cook your own steak.
But you can.
Oh, do they? I didn't
You
know.
do,
it.
but
I
you
haven't
see
been in
now
there.
you can get them to cook
Yeah,
it
you
for
can
you.
cook, I'd like to think the chefs are going to cook the steak.
But they bring out the stone and you
cook it. You
I would,
cook
I
it.
would, I would melt me. That's like a self-serve in Tesco.
Yeah.
Fuck
Stupid.
off.
They're just
Beat me
giving you a
through.
steak to cook yourself.
Do you know what
no,
that is
no,
though?
no.
Does that get them out of steaks being sent back to the kitchen? Because you
Probably.
cooked it yourself, you silly
But
cunt.
the reason I'm going out is for the guy that gets paid well, the head chef, to be able to cook good food for me. Like, I'm not out there fucking...
But the chef, like,
What do you want me to clean the dishes after as
steaks,
well?
steaks must be the most sent back thing in the kitchen, mustn't it?
Yeah.
I would
Steaks.
never send back because
I've never sent back on it.
you don't know what's going on in that kitchen when you send it back.
Yeah.
You don't
You
know.
really don't.
I've never sent food
Oh
back.
my god!
Have you have food sent her back?
I haven't done it in a long time.
But you've done it.
Do you know what I've
Stop.
done? Do you know what I've done? Do you know what I'm actually more likely to do? Go, this is bollocks, and just go nah,
Not paying
and
for
then
it?
whenever, yeah.
Not pay for it.
No,
That's
this is
what you want.
it. No.
That's your favourite one.
To be fair, I would say I go to restaurants quite often because like we don't drink and whatever, so we'll go out for dinner instead. And I haven't had cause to crack up or send anything back or argue a toss since
Does it-
we were in Canada last year, Michael,
Does-
for a snatter egg breakfast. It took
Yeah.
forever to come, was wrong, and was cooked like a fucking child did it.
I don't think I've ever.
No, Tyrone started out in a chef game,
Did you? Where'd you
so
work?
he knows what
Bobby
goes on in the
Stewart's.
kitchen.
Out in the fucking out near Lily Dixon.
Do you know what is my favourite job? You know what? Well, one of my favourite jobs, because obviously at the start I was cleaning the kitchen. I was just a KP and then moved up the second chef. Moved up the second chef doing fucking starters and all that shit. But every break and every lunch, you got a fucking serious meal.
Yeah.
It was great. Guess that and then even during your shift, you go here for us on some fucking chicken wings. It was unbelievable. And then they'd come in, if someone got an order of like a paint run, they'd come in, who wants a paint? And they'd be like, fuck me. Just getting food, paints, and just cleaning dishes. It was fucking brilliant. I loved it. And getting paid weekly. I loved
Very
that
weekly.
job. And you didn't spend money because you're eating their food.
Yeah,
So you
yeah.
didn't need food when you got home.
Yeah. That's a good time. Like,
And,
And then he was up in his skills as a chef too. Tyrone can cook.
Can you actually?
apparently, yeah.
Good cook. And it was
oh,
12 hours.
sorry, I've seen some of your videos.
12
to be
hour
fair.
shifts. So I only done 3 shifts a week. And that was your week over. I
That's fucking
loved it.
great, to be
It was
fair,
great.
yeah. That's funny though.
I get sacked from everything.
Why? Just not showing up, or
Just because the boxing was always the forefront
Ah,
of everything. So like,
He had a
I used to
shitty
get-
paint Tyrone. Like, how would you
I
get
would,
on the job?
I never really cared about jobs, so I'd have loads of jobs, but it would be for just a month or 2 months to try and get a bit of wage. So I'd always just get these jobs for like a month and get the monthly wage, and then it was me. And
how long were you in there for?
I was in there because I'd enjoyed
Quite
that
a
one. I was
while,
in there
like.
for about 5 months, 6
Wow,
months.
right, okay.
And then I got to St. Paddy's Day, and my mates were all going in. I said, "What?" And I was doing 12-hour shift. I said, "I'm not going to turn up." And I just didn't turn up. And then the guy, the head chef, was my mate, and he was like, "You're out. You're out." And
You're
I said,
gone.
"I'm out." He said, "Fuck's sake, I can cover for you anymore."
Yeah.
And it's happened a few times, and I said, "I just sack me. just give me the sack, mate." I've get sacked from all sorts of
I like that though. I like that kind of. I can do what I want vibe because it's
I
important.
had
Like,
boxing and I always thought I was going to make it in boxing. I didn't give a fuck about anything. Like nothing. I should just not turn up to work all sorts of shifts.
once I started doing music for my full-time job or like part-time job whenever I was studying or whatever, apart from one gig that we had for a long time, it was every Saturday, and I liked working there, and I liked the guy that hired us, and it was great. apart from that one in McCracken's, see if anything vaguely annoyed me about a gig, never be back. Never back. Like, there was
Good having that power.
there was a guy...
Everyone has that part. They just don't know it.
A guy used to try and shortchange us, like, fairly regularly. But he would, like, shortchange you by, like, £5. And I'd be going, is this worth you being a cunt for? Like, you know what I mean? And I had it out with him one night. And I goes, I'm being serious, mate. Next time you shortchange me, we're not fucking coming back.
What do you mean? How can he shortchange you?
So, like, he goes to pay us at the end of the gig.
Yeah, but, like, it's a bar, so
And
he
there's-
has the money.
You know, say it's meant to be, like, you know, I don't know, 250 quid for the two of us for 2 hours, right?
245.
And he would give you 240. And then he go, oh, it's only a tenner. And I'm watching him with a wad of, like
That's
like
mental.
20s and 10s in his hand, and I'm going, oh, so it's just one M in it. All the people were happy. Pay me, you cunt. That's what we've agreed.
And really, should we expecting like an extra tenner? Like,
Yeah,
is
he
it tip like goodwill?
he used to do it all the time,
That's
right?
wild.
And there came a point where I went, next time you do it, I'm not coming back. And he's like, oh, all right. And then what we did, a few weeks later, happened again. And I didn't say anything. I didn't even go, you've shortchanged it, sir. I just went and said to John, I was like, here, listen, he's a cunt. We're booked here next week, but we're not coming in.
And did you just not show
He
up?
just didn't show up. And then I didn't gig there for a few years. And then I met him one night out, and he went, do you want to come back? And I went, you going to fucking short me? And he goes, nah, don't do that anymore. And I was like, I was like, she knew you were doing it. And then I went and gigged there for another long time.
Did he?
And then, no, he was always dead on it.
stopped it?
But there was also one
Yeah,
night.
it was just a wee fucking.
A wee
grill.
Oh, man.
A wee
wanked all
we,
over it.
you know, like just like a wee thing.
That
just in the middle,
fibre said
like,
it's just such a fucking fibre.
It was a wee dick. And then there was a guy who worked in a bar. He was a manager in a bar that we gigged in for a fucking long time as well. A couple of years we were in there. I was in there for fucking even longer than Johnny, because he went to England, and I stayed on in there for a while. Oh my God. This guy was from fucking near where we're from, but got on like he was from where the bar was, right? Like, you know, like he was up his own hole, like. And I'd be going, here, like, I know you're a wee dick that's from around our way, so can you stop being a pube? Like, and he would, there was one, oh mate, I don't want to name places or people here.
Go
but
for it.
There was a band that he used to book who were absolutely rare as fuck. They were rare as fuck, right? Me and Johnny were like, and then at this point we would have played with our drummer as well sometimes. So like, I would say we cool insofar as like our choices of songs were all pretty recent and sort of up to date, but then some classics too. And it was all acoustic and kind of nice.
Yeah.
And Johnny could really fucking play. I could sing. Drummer was brilliant. So it was actually
Yeah,
like
worked,
a really,
yeah,
like it was a
yeah.
good vibe. And people loved it. Like this band, who some people loved, but other people were like coats on out the door when they started. They were aggressively, they used to walk around the bar and all, because they had wireless systems.
Jesus.
So like in the
Screaming in people's
middle
face.
of a fucking and wireless, you know, the Britney mics.
That's
In the middle-
very annoying.
and the were older guys.
So then the
I-
pencil in your fucking shit.
There were older guys, and
get on the dance.
mate, like this was rare. Like, and they used to wear one of them used to.
But it's still going, eh?
I don't know. They used to wear like sort of. They weren't matching outfits, but it wasn't like they weren't all wearing the same thing.
Yeah, but
it would be like
Coordinated.
yeah, like I'm wearing this black shirt with this red thing on it. You're gonna wear red shirt with a black thing on it, and then for whatever reason, this guy is just wearing a waistcoat and nothing under it at every
Sounds like
gig.
the head of the guy.
And it was made. But it was, and they would play loads of like old rock, like Status Quo and stuff, and they could all really play, but it was just. Do you know what it was? Do you know what it was? They were actually really, to be fair, they could all really play and they were good, but it just wasn't the vibe of this venue at all. The vibe in the venue was fucking. He used to come out and go to us.
Did you not read the room?
He used to come out and go to us. Just mind the volume, or lads, you know. And I'd be going, it's a fucking bar, you can't, right? And so we turn it down. And then next thing is they're coming out. And I remember one time, he was bitching about something, and I made some joke, and he didn't like it. And then he goes, do you know I don't have to book you? And I went, don't book me in. And he goes, yeah, like you can afford to lose this. And I remember going, I'll get a gig anywhere. Who are you going to book? East Cons, right? And he was like, mate, I wounded him. He was like, they're fantastic artists. How dare you? And I went, you know what? I'm not coming back here. And I never went back here either. And
I've actually
you
got a
just you
gig
just get a
tonight.
gig somewhere else.
Do you?
What are you doing tonight?
Lisa O'Neill.
The singer?
Aye.
What are you doing with that? Oh, you're
I'm just
going to it,
aye,
right?
I'm
Okay.
going. Big fan of hers.
Really?
I love her.
I saw her playing with David Gray years ago.
Really?
Oh, is this the same person? There's no train to Cavan or something?
Maybe I don't know. Like I love her. I don't know all her fucking songs.
That's funny to me. I'm a really
fan,
big fan.
yeah.
Here's
Not a really big fan. Not that big a fan. Probably.
Drop their number on
sort of
it.
like a
Small.
sort of shortish Irish
Irish,
woman.
yeah.
Yeah.
I'm sure she got very popular after.
Be anyone.
I read well. You know, in Zoolander when Hansel goes Sting. I mean, the music he's made over the years, I don't really listen to it, but the fact that he's making it.
No, like, it's funny. I'm not that big a fan of her.
That's a mad tip.
Oh,
I
it's so good.
enjoy her
Yeah.
music.
Where's she playing?
Empire.
Oh, nice
But
one.
we're actually going. We have to do a thing for charity at bar
Yeah,
call.
toy drive. So we raise the money, and then we're gonna
Every
get the
bar
money.
that go to's giving us a couple $100 for
then we're,
Toys?
we're gonna buy toys
good
for
enough.
the kids in Eldon.
And we're
Nice.
dressed up as Santa's for it, and we've got like a camera team following us.
That's class.
Yeah.
It'll be good.
That is
We'll
is
be back
lethal.
with This concert.
Good times. Well, thanks for coming in. If this is out before the 29th of December, go see the boys do their live podcast in the Devonish. It's
Yeah.
brilliant. Great venue as well. And thanks, man, for joining us. Anything
Thanks,
else you
man.
want to plug? Check out the Whiskey and White podcast, obviously,
Yep.
on their Patreon. Is it patreon.com/Whiskey and White?
Yep.
Up a hoods. Happy New Year or Happy Christmas or whatever. Have a
be
good
anything.
day, whatever
Yeah.
time of the year it is. Happy Easter, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye. Oh, no.